if you're serious about getting healthy and you're not fasting and you're not eating one meal a day, you're really missing out on probably the greatest, easiest way to get healthy that there is out there. I tried to get healthy for years, lose weight and overcome sicknesses and ailments that I had. I tried all sorts of things and I just couldn't do it. I just didn't know how to do it. Some protocols took a lot of willpower, but willpower will only get you so far and you'll end up failing. That's what happened to me until I discovered fasting. Well, it's barely even fasting, but it's abstaining from multiple meals a day and calorie intakes outside of mealtime. So just eating once a day and taking in all your calories at that once a day just seems to have such an effect on your body. It's just simply amazing, Besides weight loss, so many things will improve, Better than any medications. Like you run to the doctor all the time to get help for this and help for that, but the answer is to get healthy. When you're healthy, you're not going to have all the problems you've got. They're just going to vanish and disappear. And this lifestyle of one meal a day is just the best basis for promoting health and really overcoming disease. In the disease process, your body will just break it down and spit it out and you'll no longer have it. I just encourage anyone who's not fasting to really get into this lifestyle. As I said, willpower will only get you so far, but when you get used to eating one meal a day, you don't need a lot of willpower anymore. Maybe at the beginning you do a bit, but so will any diet regime. Even if you just calorie restrict on a normal Weight Watchers kind of diet, it still takes willpower and discipline to do that. So with this diet, eating one meal a day, you're combining a few different powerful elements to get healthy. Yes, you're calorie restricting, so only slightly. So you calorie restrict, but because you're eating one meal a day, a calorie restriction ends up in a big meal. If you're eating 3 meals a day and you're calorie restricting, you're eating these tiny meals. No meal's really satisfying, but 1 meal a day is completely satisfying, even on the lowest calorie regime. So that's one thing, calorie restriction. Second is a little bit of exercise, just even some walking. You don't need to do massive amounts of gym work or anything like that. You can do that at all. It's all a bonus and it all helps, but really just need a bit of walking, get moving, get your body going. That'll promote health. Another key to the fasting 1 meal a day is I like to juice. I like a green juice, non-sugary juice. That seems to promote health and vitality so much. You're getting all your minerals, all your vitamins, all your phytonutrients and enzymes. So it's in the perfect form to enter your body and rebuild your body. So it helps to detoxify your body, rebuild your body, nourish your body and heal your body. So combine that with the fasting, just eating the 1 meal a day seems to be really beneficial to rebuild your body, because that's what you're doing, when you're fasting, the daily fast, you're fasting for 22 plus hours, 23 hours a day. That's where your body's tearing down the old damaged parts of your body, the old cells, damaged cells. Your body's tearing all that down, rebuilding yourself. When you start with a juice, you're pouring all those nutrients in that your body's been looking for to rebuild. So then you're in a rebuilding phase. So you're You'd take your green juice in, you would eat some good food, your body will build back up during that time overnight, and you'll sleep. When you're sleeping, you'll recover, and you'll just be strengthened for the next day of fasting again. So then your body will start to tear down again, and that process is just repeated daily. So as you're doing that daily, your body's being absolutely transformed and renewed, regenerated, and the health benefits are just going to be incredible to you. Like if you could just have seen me, how I used to look 40 kilos heavier. I was just really sick and run down. I looked terrible. Some might say I still look terrible, but I do. I'm absolutely transformed. My body's transformed. I can see I look healthier. I feel much healthier. I know I am healthier. My stats show that. My blood sugars are perfect. Blood pressure's perfect. I haven't gone to the doctor for blood tests, but I'm sure they'll be muchly improved if I do. You just know when you're healthy. You know when you're feeling good. You don't need a doctor to tell you, really. But yes, if you're not fasting and you're not doing this, you need to absolutely give it a go, get in there. Not just give it a go, do it. If you need to work your way up to 1 meal a day, then do that. I encourage everybody that who's serious about getting healthy. This is the easiest way to do it. I've tried in the past juicing, and it just never worked. I didn't get anywhere. I've done wheatgrass juice. Every day I want to see what it would do to me, Every day for a year I drank wheatgrass juice. But guess what? It didn't really make me healthy at all. I've done different calorie restricted diets and things in the past, and they didn't help long term either. You get a few results, short term results, and you just go back to your old ways basically. This diet's the most complete diet. It's the best method to do it. I've tried vitamins and minerals and and supplements, and they don't work either. They just create different imbalances in the body. They can be important, if in some strategies, when you're combating disease, but I found the best combat for disease is just to fast. Eating 1 meal a day. If you're really sick and trying to fight certain things, yes, you could stretch it out to 48-hour fasts. Different strategies in that aspect, but all you need to do is 1 meal a day, really, and see how you go. I'm not talking just for a week or two and go, well, here's my results. You need to do it for a longer period of time. You build health over time. You're not going to get results, well, you will get quick results, but not permanent, solid results. You need to make this a lifestyle. You need to do this for months, and I want to do it for years. I want to do it for the rest of my life. I have no intention of eating 3 meals a day again permanently ever. And yeah, why would I when I've got such results doing this? I feel great, better all the time. Easy to maintain my gains, my health gains. So yeah, that's what I would say. 1 meal a day is absolutely fantastic. I've heard people knock it and say it's no good, it's too slow, it's not health promoting enough, but look, I'd suggest do it, try it, and see the health results for yourself. You don't need anything too much stronger than what I'm doing. And if it's slow, well, if it's your lifestyle, who cares? Who cares if you can get quicker results in a short period of time, if it requires so much willpower that you're just going to absolutely throw in the towel at the end and then bounce back in the opposite direction. This way is sustainable, you're happy. Everyone who does this long term, it's actually easy, it's no effort anymore. All the other regimes that I tried, raw food, fruitarian kind of diets, things like that. They're just unsustainable. They're awful. They make food time unpleasurable. It's a sacrifice that's ongoing. It doesn't really get better, and even the people you see who've been doing it for years and years and years, they don't even enjoy it. They might do it for athletic reasons, but they don't enjoy their food. Food's something to enjoy. It's a good thing. When you can eat all the food you like, whatever food you like, you don't have to say I can't eat this and I can't eat that. Like on some ketogenic regimes where they're just eating fat. They can't have any bread anymore for the rest of their life, or any cakes or anything nice, no sugar at all, no pasta, no pizza. Who wants to live that kind of lifestyle? I don't. It's not for me, but eating one meal a day, I don't need to do that. And you won't either. So I encourage people to do one meal a day. Start juicing if you can. And yeah, you'll be glad you did. Yeah, when I hear about all the suffering that sick people are going through, when I have a look on the internet and look at some YouTubes of what people go through, it's just unbelievable. The suffering that sickness and disease brings. The things people go through are just incredible. They're suffering. It's just unbelievable. And if you just realised how so much of it could be just turned around so easily through fasting, through the one meal a day, it just is astounding to me. You know? It's just actually so easy. And what's a little bit of fasting? What's a little bit of skipping some meals and having one meal a day? The suffering of that compared to the diseases and sicknesses that you're going through. You know? Running to doctors, family members having to help you. So much of your life has to be rearranged to compensate for your illnesses and sicknesses. You know? I've seen that time and time again. Like people plan their holidays around it, you know, because they can't walk or hike or something because their knees bung, because this is bung, because that's not working. It impacts your life so much, disease. And when you think about it, how much is your sickness affecting your life, you know? I know with me, the illnesses and sicknesses I had affected my life greatly, you know? I didn't go out and do things because I knew, if I had to be on my feet for too long, my back would ache. It wasn't a very enjoyable experience, so I would just plan my life around my ill health, you know. And I think many people are doing the same thing. They plan their life and activities around their ill health. They don't go out and don't do stuff because they're not well, so they just end up staying home or build a life around their illnesses. And when you realise you don't need to do that, if you just fast and eat one meal a day and rebuild your health again, and it really is that easy. It's not really that hard. You just need to do that and you'll be right. And the suffering of that, having one meal a day and doing a juice or something like that, get onto a plan that actually works, rather than just pop a pill and go to the doctor and go some easy way that sounds wonderful, promises all this stuff, but rarely delivers anything healthy to you. And then you end up thinking there's nothing you can do about it, and you just start accepting your sicknesses and ailments, and that's just how life is. There's no alternative, but there's a great alternative. You know? There really is, and it's through fasting. One meal a day, you can actually rebuild your health, rebuild your whole body. Easy. You don't have to have the sickness you've got. You don't have to build your life around your ailments. You can actually overcome them, and people spend thousands and thousands of dollars on treatments and things that ultimately don't work. And how good's this lifestyle? It's so cheap, so easy. You just got to get on board and do it. So yeah, that's what I just want to mention. The suffering of disease and sicknesses and the inconvenience that they cause, compared to the inconvenience of fasting or eating one meal a day. To me, that inconvenience is nowhere near the same measure as the inconvenience of an ailment or a suffering. So that's what I just wanted to highlight. Yeah, that the difference. It's nothing to go without a couple of meals a day, even for a few months, compared to the suffering of your disease and what trouble that's going to bring you. And even if it's not fully blown yet, it will. One day you will face your ailments and sicknesses and diseases full on, And then, well, then they're going to be so restrictive. Your life's over the way you know it now, So what's a little bit of suffering? A little bit of, well, it's not even suffering. I don't consider one meal a day suffering. Maybe a little bit at the start, but as you do it for time, and time goes on, it's not a suffering at all. Actually, it's a joy now. So get fasting, get healthy. You'll be glad you did.